Hey guys, I'm Roger Dodger Gaming, and I am your coach for the Las Vegas Corviknights. We are doing week 3, and let's get started. Alright, so here we have in our opponent's team. They have a very threatening team. Their first mon on the top left is Urshifu. Absolutely incredible mon. Hits super hard with its dark fighting type. It has a special move, signature move, Wicked Blow that's guaranteed to crit. And it can hit us through Protect with its ability. Next to that we have Toxapex, an amazing water poison type, one of the best defensive walls in the game, in my opinion. It has the recover ability, or not the recover, regenerator ability, and it gets access to moves like recover. He has a very threatening Kyurem, which with its ice and dragon type is very threatening and can hit super hard on the special side. Klefki, pretty intimidating, or not really. With it has the ability to set up screens, so basically having the damage we're able to do either on the physical or special, or if we get to on both. Then there's a a regular Ninetales. I'm not anticipating him to bring it because I don't think Sun's that good against our team. Then he has Eldegoss, which again has the regenerator ability. I'm not anticipating him to bring that either, because it's not. I don't think it's that good against me. He might bring it for Gastrodon though. Then he has Golurk. This mon absolutely destroys my team. It's very hard hitting, and it's has really good stab with it being Ghost type and Rock type. So I 100% expect him to bring it, and then I also expect him to bring his Jirachi. His Jirachi is just a wall, pretty much, and it relies on kind of hacks with its Serene Grace ability, boosting its flinch chance by 30%. So moves like Iron Head, they can flinch stall you, and it's very difficult for us to deal. I'm not expecting him to bring his Electric type Bolton. Um, I just think it's not going to be that great against us, and Togetic, I just don't expect him to bring. Here we go, and we have our team. I did not bring Vanillix this week. I just didn't think it had a great matchup against his team. I also did not bring Skuntank. Just again didn't think he had a great matchup. He can handle it pretty well, and I think I needed some more offensive pressure. I also did not bring Cursula because I didn't think that it did too much, and it with its Golurk being such a big threat, it can pretty much destroy Ursola, and I did not bring our Darmanitan. Alright, let's get into our first mon. Terrakion Rocky. This is his first week he's being brought. I'm bringing a Choice Scarf with Close Combat, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Quick Attack. Quick Attack is there so we have some priority in case their Sash or anything gets knocked off, or if they have a low mon, we can switch in and Quick Attack it. We have Close Combat. It just does a tremendous amount. Earthquake is there for the Toxapex. And Stone Edge, again, just to have a little bit more coverage. We have the Justified ability, which in case he goes for like a knockoff or something, that'll raise our attack, so we'll be hitting a lot harder. And we are Jolly, so we outspeed as much as possible. Alright, we have Hatterene with the Quiet Nature, so we want to just get as much damage out as possible with this thing. Mystical Fire just for Klefki, Shadow Ball for the Golurk, Psychic as just a general stab, and Draining Kiss for the Kyurem. And the Assault Vest, this allows us to take more hits, especially from like the Kyurem. We can try to shrug off some of those hits. And his team is pretty... I think we want to have like a special check and a physical check, so this is our special check. Here we have Flash the Jolteon with his Volt Absorb. I considered running Quick Feet because I didn't anticipate his Electric type to come, so I didn't think Volt Absorb was going to be great, but it's not often you use Quick Feet, so I decided not to. Just on the off chance one of his mons had the electric move, I could potentially switch in and get health, but I don't think that's going to be happening, so I might change it. I don't think I will, but I might. Um, we have Shadow Ball for the Golurk. This is 100% kill. If I switch in, if he like kills, knocks out one of my mons with his Golurk, I switch into Jolteon and I one-shot it with Shadow Ball 100% of the time. Then we have Thunderbolt just for pretty much the Toxapex. That does a good chunk to it, and Volt Switch, allowing us to switch out and try to gain some momentum. We have Corviknight. Again, this is its first time coming, I believe, with the Choice Scarf. Ironhead, Roost, Brave Bird, and U-Turn. I did this so this thing is guaranteed to outspeed a Choice Banded Urshifu. So we can take a hit, and then I can like switch in, take a hit, and then outspeed it and kill it with a Brave Bird. And Ironhead just is for overall like hard hitting move, and Roost for longevity, and U-Turn to gain momentum. We have Goodra the Spyro, or Spyro the Goodra rather, rocking its Assault Vest. This thing can take a bunch of hits, and is our big defensive mon. And it can do great damage to Jirachi with like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. It can, I believe, two-shot a Toxapex, maybe three-shot. I think it might be a three-shot actually. Sludge Bomb just for the overall like stab, and Draco Meteor just does a ton. And with the Gooey ability, hoping to lower our opponent's speed and be able to outspeed it and then continue to hit it. And we want to get as much damage output as possible, so we are going with the modest nature. Our final mon is going to be Gary the Gastrodon, Rocket Storm Drain ability. This is my hard counter to Toxapex. This thing, it can't do too much to me, and I can Acid Armor in front of it, being able to live more physical hits, which is great, and I can Earth Power it to junk it for a huge amount. So this is going to be our dedicated like physical wall. Alright, and let's get into the battle. He brought pretty much the team I expected. I'm going to lead Gastrodon, as he's going to lead probably his Jirachi. My best way to hit the Jirachi is just to go for the Earth Power. So I'm going to go for it. Oh, that's not good. He has Energy Ball. I did not know Jirachi got Energy Ball, so that is going to put us back a significant amount, because now we do not have the best Toxapex switch, which sucks. I'm going to just go for the Flamethrower here, because there is nothing he can do about it. And he's going to go into a Klefki to probably set up screens. I'm going to switch on the chance he has a Fairy type move, which I think is highly likely, into my Hatterene, because the Fairy type move's not going to do too much, and we can go ahead and hit it with a Mystical Fire and allow us to lower its attack, so it will be less of a threat. So he's going to just go for the Light Screen. I'm going to go for the Mystical Fire, which will lower his attack, or special attack rather, when the time comes. And yeah, he's going to go for the Play Rough, so that's not going to do too much to us. And I am going to just try to hit this thing as hard as possible. So I'm going to just continue to hit it with a Flamethrower. Or not Flamethrower, rather. Sorry, Mystical Fire. And he's going to go in his Golurk. I think I can take a hit. So I'm going to stay in. And see how much I am able to do. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, because that should do a giant chunk to this guy. And he unfortunately goes for the Poltergeist. I am not able to live the hit, which sucks. So I am going to go straight out into my Jolteon and go for the Shadow Ball. This is well, with the screen up, it's not a guaranteed KO, unfortunately. But I need to hit this thing as hard as possible, because it is a huge threat against my team. I snagged the crit, which made it so I killed him, which is huge. That allows us to get a little bit more skin in the game. We are able to just stay in. I'm going to probably, depending on what he goes for, I'm gonna switch out into my um Corviknight because he can potentially go for a Wicked Blow or a close combat. And if he's banded, I guaranteed live. So I guaranteed live, and I should be able to hit him back with a Dag Nabbit. He is choice scarfed, which is horrible. I was not expecting him to be scarfed there. So I have to go into my Terrakion, which is scarfed and outspeeds his Urshifu. And I'm gonna just go for the close combat and pick up the KO here. If he wants to switch, that's great on him, but I need to pick up a KO and try to get it back in the game. Alright, so we picked up the Urshifu. I'm probably going to, depending on what he goes for, yeah, I'm gonna just straight up go for the close combat here because he's probably gonna set up screens, which he does. He's able to go first because of his prankster ability, which is unfortunate, but we guaranteed KO'd him. So I'm going to switch out next turn, no matter what he goes for, because I don't want to take the, or actually I'll stay in. No, I'm gonna switch out for the Toxapex because I have Gudra and it'll be able to take this hit, no problem, and we can hit him with a Thunderbolt. So now he's no longer able to set up screens. He could potentially have Wish on his Jirachi, Wish Protect, which would be kind of annoying. But we were able to even the game a little bit more. He's going to knock off our Assault Vest. We get the Gooey. The Assault Vest is going to kind of suck that he knocks it off, because we're not going to be able to take those special hits as much, but we're still doing a ton to him. I anticipate him to probably recover here, unfortunately. We're going to just keep doing the Thunderbolt, because that's our best play. He switches into his Kirim, which was a good play. I'm going to stay in and Draco and hopefully knock out this Kirim. Unfortunately, he's faster and able to knock us out, which really sucks. I'm going to go straight into Terrakion and pressure this thing with a close combat. If he switches, it's not going to do a ton to Toxapex, but I can't risk the I need to hit the Kirim as hard as I can. I snag a crit there, but it again doesn't really matter because he's able to eat the hit. I am going to switch into my Jolteon because I can potentially finish this thing off with a Thunderbolt. He's gonna knock off my Choice Specs, which sucks. But again, I need to just hit this thing as hard as possible. So I'm gonna go for the Volt switch, anticipating him to switch into Kirim, which he does. So I'm gonna just again gotta hit the close combat, and I'm just trying to weaken his team as much as possible so Terrakion can sweep, as it has the Scarf and outspeeds the rest of his team. So he is going to, yeah, he's gonna just keep switching into Toxapex. I again just have to try to get as much damage as possible. I anticipate him to switch, so I go into my Jolteon. Or, well, I anticipate him to, I can't live a Scald, so I have to go into my Jolteon. Unfortunately, if I get a Scald burn, which doesn't really matter. If I was Quick Feet, it would have mattered, but I decided not to be, which was a mistake on my part. Unfortunately, I did not do that, so I just have to go for the close combat, or not, rather, the Earthquake here to try and kill the Toxapex. And he knocks off my Choice Scarf, so I'm no longer faster than my opponent, but I am +1. Or, I'm plus, what am I? I'm +2, I believe. So, I don't think I'm faster than Jirachi, but I have no choice. I have to just go for the hardest move I can. And unfortunately, he's faster and able to kill us with Flash Canyon. So this match is not looking great. I am able to take one hit with my Flash, and my Shadow Ball should be able to do about 50%. So unfortunately, it does not look like we are going to be able to pick up this win. If I was quick feet, I would outspeed him and have a chance to potentially make it a 1-0 versus a 2-0. But I don't believe I could 1v1 the Karam. So unfortunately, I lose with the 2-0. It was a good game. I played okay. Not I should have not let my Gastrodon go out so early. That was a shame on my part. I was not aware he got a energy ball. That was a misplay on my part, huge misplay. That could have helped greatly with the Toxapex, which gave us problems later on. Also, I should have went with my instinct on quick feet. We would have been able to get a little bit closer in the game if I had. So just gotta make up for this week and try our best next week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.